Hey, what's up, guys? So I'm not sure if you guys can, hopefully you can hear me. Which DP's here too. I'm trying to get it to pull up on my computer, but I'm totally having difficulty. We don't have any power here. I'm at DP's house, and he's one of the only ones with power. We had a hellish storm the last couple days that knocked out all of our power. But anyway, whoops, sorry. So today was a day that we had planned, but apparently not having power yesterday and today is throwing a wrench in it. But we are going to have our guest today will be Curly from Curly Cycles, which he was on here. Curly, let me see. All right, I guess we'll get right to it because let's see. Add to stream. Hey, what's up, Curly?
Hey, Curly.
How's it going, guys?
Whoops. How's it? Oh, yeah. Sorry. How's it going? How's it going out there?
It's good. We have power.
More than us. We haven't been able to work in the last 2 days.
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
they're saying that hopefully we'll have power by Saturday.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, which really sucks, let me tell you.
You don't realize how much you depend on it. Like, I can't charge my phone. Like, I was watching stuff on my iPad last night, and then my iPad went dead, and I was like, now what?
No.
Yeah. So, I mean, I charge it, like, in my car, and that's it. And the gas stations, like, are nuts. Like, there's literally lines at all the pumps because there's only certain places that have power.
Yeah, Kurt, I talked to Kurt this morning. He said he had to go through 5 towns before he could find a gas station that was open.
I believe it. I was just at the mobile near my house, and a lady said she came from Barnstable to get gas because no place had a couple gas stations that were open didn't have gas.
You know, there was what'd you tell me, like 100 bucket trucks?
Yeah, waiting to go down the Cape, and they wouldn't let them go over the bridge. Which, have you ever been down here?
Nope.
We have a bridge that goes to the Cape, and they won't let them cross the bridge because it was too windy. So they're there waiting to work, waiting to save people, and
they can't cross it.
Can't get there.
How much is gas out there now?
About $3.37.
Yeah, I don't even know.
Yeah, $3.37, $3.39. You know, it's almost like we don't even really pay that much attention anymore. It's like it is what it is.
Me too. Yeah, I see people posting like $6 a gallon on the West Coast or more. I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah,
right. They can keep that.
Yeah, I think it's the same here, like $3.40, and diesel's up like I think over $4 a gallon right now.
Good.
Yeah, I just pull up and put stuff in. You need it. You can't get away from it.
Right, exactly. You put it on your credit card, you never know the difference, right?
Yeah, there you go.
You never see the bill.
So, Curly, what do you got going on? I tried to upload. Oops, I'm using my mouse on my computer to get this to work. But what do you got going on new at your shop?
Man, we're just we're plugging away. We got a bunch of builds going on and some hot rods we're doing, and just trying to bounce back from half of us getting COVID and being down after Sturgis. So we were behind before, and now we're like really behind.
Yeah, that kind of stinks. I heard you come into Galveston.
Yeah, we are for the first time.
Great. You know, Galveston is quite a rally. It's actually we'll be going a week from today, and Galveston is a rally that you can't tell somebody. There's no telling people what it's really like.
That's what I've heard.
It's crazy.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like a throwback to the 70s. I mean, there's 400,000 people there for just a 3-day event, and
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's a great event. You know, it's a great event. More people from it's mostly a local event. Most of the people that go to Galveston are local, and we have our paint show there, and the paint show is usually really good because there's a lot of badass baggers like your stuff. You know, how many bikes you bringing?
Honestly, man, we're trying to get one specific one done. We're thrashing hard on it. So
Yeah.
we're hoping that happens. If not, I'm just bringing one, man. Me and we were going to fly in, but me and Lisa said, hey, let's make a road trip of it and kind of screw around going down and coming back, stop other places. So I was
Oh,
going to
that's
throw my
cool.
performance bagger in a small one-place trailer and
So hopefully you'll come home with some Galveston trophies because you are a pretty popular winner at the Perro Woods Paint Show. Here's a picture of one of the bikes one of the trophies that you've won.
Mm-hmm.
And I see some maybe in the background of some of those trophies.
Oh yeah, there's a whole wall of them up there.
Look at them
over the years.
That's awesome.
Yeah, no kidding.
Look at all the trophies.
Yeah, I don't ever put none of this stuff out in the showroom. I just kind of leave it in my office.
Yeah, that's cool.
Those are some big ones.
I don't need all that. That stuff doesn't pay the bills, so I just keep it all in here. I don't like having that stuff out front in the showroom.
So you're busy with a lot of bagger stuff?
Yeah, we're doing all kinds of stuff. I've been really, really getting heavy into the manufacturing and designing of parts, and that's kind of like what my passion is. I don't know, a lot of people know the whole backstory, but I'm a welder by trade, millwright welder by trade. So my background is all fabrication and stuff. So I really am like super motivated to get in and been designing parts over the last couple years and getting them into the website and selling them. And we've done, really well. So we're very blessed and fortunate to get the support on that end. But, I design them and make them here. So every part, I go to my CNC table, make a change, build one. If it's not the way I want it, right in the pile it goes, man. So we're getting ready here in a few weeks to drop a whole line of all steel chin spoilers, bolt on, weld on for all year, performance baggers. And then we're going to get into the like lay frame and then big wheel stuff. And just, Dave, you've been doing it for an awful long time. So over the years of just dealing with certain products that's only available and kind of you get it, you open it up and you're like, what the is this, And so I take a lot of pride in building my stuff. I send all the hardware. I make sure it fits like a glove, make sure it's built right. So, taking pride in anything you do, that's definitely number one here. And we sold a lot of our brackets a lot. And I haven't really gotten any bad like fitment feedback because I build it right here to the bike and then I build fixtures for everything.
Yeah, well, there's a lot to be said about being able to manufacture the stuff yourself. I mean, I've had a lot of product lines over the years, and I've had to I design the parts and then send them out and get them manufactured. And man, I can't even begin to tell you the problems that I have had with manufacturers and reputable people too. Mm-hmm. And and you just have to put so much effort into a product line. But I mean, if you got it going on and you can produce it yourself, it's really worth it.
That's what I would say. I would assume that the people that are, you'd be surprised getting a bad product from is probably because they're not making it themselves, right?
Right. Oh yeah, absolutely.
They're subbing it out and they can't oversee it.
Right.
And being able to have them like we're running that table nonstop. So I keep everything in stock. So 99% of the time, if someone orders off our website or whatever, it goes out same day or next. I constantly keep building them because, like I said, we've been fortunate enough to be continually to sell them. So too many times you call and people don't have it because if someone doesn't manufacture it there, now they're relying on someone else. And got to go from there to the coder to the whatever. So, being able to control that and control the fitment is really what's been key to our success on that part.
Hey, so I just saw this bike on your Facebook.
Yep.
Tell us about this bike.
That is built for a friend of mine down in Indianapolis. Actually, the bike that you showed that we won at the paint show that Kyle painted, that was his bike too.
Oh, the gray and red one? This one? Hold on.
Yep, it was that one.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
so same
beautiful
guy?
bike. And
Yep,
Kyle certainly does a great job on the paint.
Yeah, he killed it on that one. This one here, he sold that other one because that tends to happen. Guys, they do it for the joy of the build, and then after
Yeah,
having
no,
it a season, they're like, "Oh, let's do it for another one." You guys know,
yeah.
which is good for us. That means we're doing our job and doing it right. That they're happy to come back and do another one. So that one there, and he's a friend of mine. And the funny thing is, I didn't even put two and two together, but his license plate says Puddles, and I'm like, "What the hell does that mean?" Well, I'm an Ohio State Buckeye fan, so he's a Oregon Duck. There's your color, and the Puddles is the mascot on the back of the
Oh,
plate. And I didn't even put that together. And I'm like, man, I'd have never built that damn thing.
so you guys are like rivals.
Yeah, yep. And they beat us like a month ago. He went to the game and they beat us. We're on a rebuilding year, but we'll
So
still
let
be.
the trash talking begin.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I bet. How about this one? I saw that.
that one Kyle painted for us as well. That's a lay frame 23 fat tire, and Kyle did a really really good job, and we had that in Daytona. Was it this year? Yeah, this year. And that's really the only place we took it because the gentleman that we had built it for is a good friend of ours, or like a lot of customers over the years become good friends. You know how that works.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure
And
do.
he's an older gentleman, and he had relocated to Florida because him and his wife retired, and both of them had came down with cancer in the middle of this build.
Oh, boy.
So he has never even ridden that bike, and it's still sitting here in my showroom.
Oh, that stinks.
And he's such a good dude. I really like Barry and his wife Brenda, and they're doing good. They're on the upswing, and so we wish them to get well as soon as possible.
What do you think is more popular now, that fat tire kit or the big wheels still?
Well, it's weird. It's hard to explain because that's the talk amongst the industry. I mean, we're still building a bunch of big wheels, but we're doing a ton of performance stuff too. Lots of M8 motor builds, still a lot of audio stuff. Soft tails are starting to step into place out here. It's just kind of, we do everything. And I've always done everything since I've started doing this, from bobbers to choppers to, baggers. And then when baggers took off, like any good businessman, you jump on the trend, and
Sure.
and that's kind of what helped, made our name, is because we jumped on it. And like I said, I take pride in everything I do. So it's just, we've been blessed to go ahead and basically be where we're at because of that. I mean, I started in my garage. Literally, I had a tiny little paint booth I built in the corner, and I worked at US Steel for 11 years before I pulled the plug to do this. And Dave's probably thinking, what a dummy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Your new place is pretty impressive from
I'll
the
say.
pictures.
it's we're I'm proud of it. Like I said, from
Yeah.
starting in the garage to, and back in them days, I worked a full-time job. I did all the fabrication, all the motor build. It was just me. I painted all the bikes, and some people didn't know that, but yes, I can paint. I haven't done it in some years, but I just got a whole line of Sada guns, and I'm going to jump back and start dabbling around with all my free time.
Yeah.
Yeah, poor Lisa.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right.
that ain't no lie. But so yeah, that started out like that, and we started in a really small shop. We had one lift. I think it was like 800 square feet for real. It was tiny, 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 and it's here in my town. And we were in there about 2 years, and then I got another bigger shop, which Dave, who I rented that from. That was Drew Gatewood.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah.
Oh, he's the tech guy for Bonneville.
Yeah,
Right.
No,
yeah.
sir.
Yeah, Drew told me that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he knew you.
He's a
Yeah,
cool
so
guy.
I rented his shop, which was about 2,700 square feet. And I rented that. It was almost probably 3 years. And then he's like, hey, you want to buy it? Or, because I'm going to sell it. And I'm like, I knew where my vision of my company was, and that just would have never fit the bill for that. So during that time, another friend of mine owned a body shop, and he had about, I think it was like 4,500 square feet, 5,000 square feet. So we had to make the move to there. And we were there about 3 years too, until, we bought the land and then got this place all built. And now we have our home.
How many square
Yeah.
feet do you have there?
12,000.
Oh yeah,
12,000. That's big.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what our old shop
Yeah,
was.
our old shop was 12,000.
Yep. And we were like, before COVID hit, we were getting ready to add on another, I think it was 7,600 square feet to it.
Yikes.
Wow.
That's pretty big. That's a lot to heat.
Sorry, I don't know what happened there.
Okay.
Yeah,
Hmm.
no, it's a lot to maintain that much.
Yeah, someone tried calling me, so it kicked me out.
That's okay. Yeah, we said that's
Can I
a
hear you?
lot. A lot.
I
To
can't
heat.
hear you guys.
Can you hear us now?
I can't hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
You
know
can't hear us? Did a Bluetooth
what's going
pick
on
up?
here.
Not that you can hear us. Let me go over
Yeah,
to
my
some of these
volume's on.
comments.
I wonder what the heck's going on.
We'll say hey to Thomas McNeil. He says hi to you.
Oh, Tom McNeely.
Yeah. Oh, McNeely.
Yeah,
Sorry, I
Tom
can't see it so
McNeely. Hey,
tiny.
Tom, old friend. He's in Vegas
Hello.
now.
Can you hear us?
Uh,
Hey, Wenton. Yeah, we're looking forward to seeing you in
I don't know what
Dallas.
happened.
Tim,
Let's go to
Florida.
airplane mode.
Let me try getting him, removing, and then putting him back. All right, we're gonna put him back now. Oops. I guess he clicked off. All right. Well, let's see some of these comments. Bruno, Tim from Florida. Oh, Charlie Senable. Hi, Charlie.
Charlie. How's it going, Charlie? It's been a long time.
It has.
Are you still land speed racing?
Let's see. Art from 81 Originals. We haven't seen you in a while, Art. Hi, Kelly. We'll see you next
Kelly.
week. Jeremiah, good afternoon. Eric says hi to Kelly. Bruno, I'll be in Galveston next week.
Oh,
The
cool.
Grind National Bike Build Off. I don't know what that is. Do you know what that is?
No, I
Must be
don't.
another one of the shows.
Yeah.
Dustin, finally get to listen from Pelham, New Hampshire. Hopefully you guys didn't get it hit as bad as we did in New Hampshire. All right, let me add Curly back on. Hey, can you hear us now?
Yeah, I put in airplane mode. Someone tried calling my phone.
We can't hear you.
Sorry about that. You can hear me?
I can't hear you. Let me try. Let's see. Mute, and now let me unmute you. How about now?
Can you hear me?
No.
Should I talk like this? You want me to log out and get back in one more time?
And it might. No, he's got it. He's good. It's got to be on his end.
Yeah.
Let me
do remove, and let me see. Make sure that people can hear us. Well, there's a lot of comments on here. Pay your bill, Curly. I can hear both of you. Oh, but we couldn't hear. Coming fine on my end. Yeah, we could hear Curly, but Curly couldn't hear us.
That Kevin Baxter.
Nope.
That Kevin Baxter. What's he say?
He says, "Good afternoon, guys. Hope you are all well. I heard the tins for the soft tail made it to you. Curly is coming in fine on my end."
Okay.
Let me see if we can get Curly again. Here he comes.
Can you hear me now?
Can you hear us, Curly?
Yeah, can you hear me?
We can't hear you.
Oh.
Let me make sure my volume's up. Yeah, it's up.
Yeah, I can hear you guys.
Oh boy.
All right. Well, if people can hear Curly, give yourself. It seems like people can hear both of us, but we can't hear you. Let me try getting rid of us. Hold on. Okay, how about now?
Can you hear me?
Ah!
Yeah?
Nothing. Hold on. Let me just try closing some of this stuff.
I can hear both of you guys.
You can?
Really? All right. Any better now?
Can you hear me?
No.
Do you want me to?
Okay.
All right. Well, I guess this is our technical difficulty. We will have to have Curly back, and just so you guys know, go follow him. Curly's Inc. is what he is on social media. So give him a follow, and he will be with us next week in Galveston. So we can continue this live
Yeah.
in Galveston.
Now the Galveston Paint Show is we're going to be right.
Go ahead.
We're going to be out in front of the Galvez Hotel, which is
Hotel Galvez.
Hotel Galvez,
There it
which is an awesome place. It's right on the ocean, and we're going to work with Chris from Cycle Source. He's doing his show, and so we're going to try to combine both shows so that you can compete in his show and ours at the same time.
Let's try
So-
this one more time.
Okay, we're going to try Curly.
Curly, can you hear us? Oh, we can't.
Can you hear me?
Ah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
there
yeah.
you are.
You're back.
Yeah, I just went ahead and backed out and closed out of everything again, and then got back in.
Yeah, that must have been what it was. But we were just talking about Galveston and how what day do you plan on getting there? Thursday?
I'm thinking Thursday night. Me and Lisa's gonna roll in.
Okay, cool. Yeah, we'll be there Thursday late afternoon. Yeah, we're really looking forward to it.
Yep. So I think we left off with Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I rented that, and Drew's a really good dude, and he's been around for a long time.
He is a good guy.
He'll talk your ear off.
Well, him and I talk about rivals. He's such a big hockey fan, and
Oh
he's
yeah.
not so much a Bruins fan.
Yep. Yep.
Which I'm not a hockey fan. That's the only sport I really don't follow, don't care about. Well, I shouldn't say that. I really only follow football, and even that I don't follow. But I
Yeah,
don't.
He built a pole barn on his property, and he went moving into that when I rented his place. So I'd go over there, and he's a hoarder of awesome motorcycle stuff.
I bet.
I got wall of knucklehead stuff, and I'm like, oh my god.
That's cool. Really cool.
Yeah.
Does Drew work on old bikes? Is that his thing?
Well, Drew's retired. When he rented me his place, he said he's retired, but then you go there and he's still doing stuff.
Yeah.
I think he was just
Stop.
picking and choosing what he wanted to do. But yeah, I mean, there's not many people around here that get into the old panhead, knucklehead, shovelhead stuff.
Yeah, I'm sorry
Well,
to hear
I'm
that.
still looking for that stuff. If you find any, Curly.
Oh, I got a guy that stopped by the other day, but I didn't want to make her mouth water until he shows up with all the stuff.
Well, you let me know.
Yep, I sure will. I call you every time I find that stuff.
I know. Yeah, we've
Yeah.
had some good deals together.
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys, when are you going down? Next week, a week from today?
Yeah, we're going. Yeah, a week from today, too. So yeah,
Now, when are you going?
Thursday.
We leave next Wednesday, yeah. So a week from today.
Now, where you staying?
I think we're gonna stay at the Grand Beach Resorts.
Okay.
I don't know. I've never
It's
been.
got to be right on the seawall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is. I've
Yeah.
never been there, so I couldn't tell you.
Yeah, everything's pretty close. I mean, I don't think anything's more than like a mile and a half away.
Oh, a mile
really.
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's close, and they have, we've never brought bikes there ourselves, and they have a bus that goes right between the hotel and the strip, and I mean, it's a cool deal.
Got to be better weather than what we're having, right?
Yeah, how's
Yeah.
the weather there?
It was 33 yesterday morning.
Ooh,
Wow.
that's pretty cold. I was just gonna say I feel like this storm brought cold weather.
Yeah.
Like it's
Yeah.
just got cold. Like
Yeah,
last
we
night,
didn't have fall. It went from like 95 to 50,
Yeah.
and then now 30, and all in about 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, that storm. Like my house was cold last night.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
it was.
right,
I
no
mean, it
power.
had to be like 45
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
at least. I don't know what the
Well, it's
temperature-
49 right now.
Yeah. So I mean, this storm I felt like brought all the cold weather.
Yeah, and it's pretty raw out. I mean, we're supposed to have basically this weather for the next 3 or 4 days.
Oh, let me since how you don't have the ocean, let me see if I can get a video to upload. quick. That's from yesterday. The ocean was pretty rough.
Oh yeah, I saw it on the news.
So I went down to Plymouth yesterday, which is, America's hometown, where the Mayflower is, Plymouth Pebble, aka Plymouth Rock.
I've never been out east ever.
Well, you got to come to the fall foliage run.
Yeah,
I'll
actually, I was planning on it this year, but when we had gotten, like I said, we got back from Sturgis, man, a bunch of us got COVID, so I had to shut my shop down. So we were in total between Sturgis and that almost 5 weeks. This place was completely shut down.
Whew. Yikes.
That kind of changes it up a little bit, you know?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it certainly does.
Yeah, so it won't let me upload the video because it's not the right file. Because normally I put videos on my computer and convert them. But anyway, Plymouth was crazy. Like the water was just crashing. The ocean was mad.
Why didn't you go take a swim?
Well, I went out on the docks and there's no railings or anything. And it was like, whoa, as I'm gripping my phone, trying to take a video, not only for the dock rocking, but the wind. The wind was brutal yesterday. So it was a pretty
Sound
good
like fun to me.
video,
Got the
but-
wind off the ocean down there, or the Gulf or whatever. That'd be nice.
Gee, I don't. I mean,
Texas.
I know. I don't think they've had any storms lately, have they?
Not that I know of.
Yeah. So it's usually it's not as warm as you think it is. It's
Yeah.
usually like 60s, maybe 70s.
Yeah, which is perfect though.
Yeah.
And I mean the Galveston event is great. You know, you can go up and down the strip. The bars are set up on the sidewalks, so everybody drinks right out on the streets. There's cool bands play there. Chris has got a performance bagger bike show on Friday.
Yeah, Curly, you should enter in that for Talk Magazine.
Yeah, Talk Magazine. Chris and Jason are putting that on. And then, of course, Saturday is our show and Chris's show. So Chris is right next to us. So we're going to, like I say, we're going to combine the two so you can actually enter in both shows.
Chris, who?
Callan.
Chris
Okay.
Callan
From
from
Cycle
Cycle
Source.
Source.
And so he's doing a show. Okay, so you're gonna combine them.
Yeah, the Cycle Source show and our show.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that way it gives people a chance they can go double,
Yeah.
win
There you
double.
Yep, there you go.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hopefully you'll have 2 bikes down there. So you can.
Mike, you know how that goes.
Yeah.
Everyone
Yeah.
sees it done on TV and think it really go together. And
Yeah, right.
I like the comments they make. Well, all you gotta do is just put it together.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, right.
That's it.
Yeah,
It's
Oh, I
easy
know.
as that.
exactly. What do you guys see in the industry like over there in your shop? What are you
Well,
doing most of?
We're doing, of course, a lot of paint work. And our paint work is a big variety of stuff between baggers and bobbers and FXRs. I mean, we do,
Old stuff too, like
Yeah.
restorations.
yeah, we're doing a little bit of everything. No big wheel stuff though at all.
Yeah,
We do service on baggers and we'll do some suspension and that kind of stuff. And of course, paint jobs. But, the guys that work with me are all old retired bike guys and they don't want to know nothing about new baggers. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Yeah.
That seems like how it's kind of what's been weird over the last 10, 12 years of the big wheel craze is I never really understood it how, I'm a motorcycle dude. I mean, I got hands, knuckles, I got choppers, all that stuff. But you get like stereotypes like, oh, you guys don't like bobbers, you're a big wheel guy, blah, 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 you suck. And it's kind of weird how the industry is divided. And not everyone's like that, but I mean, more and more, that's what you're seeing and hearing. And it's always like this competition instead of just being, we're all enthusiasts. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
and
absolutely.
You know what? They're all a bunch of haters because granted, big wheel bag isn't my thing, but I appreciate it. And that's your thing. And you're not going to turn down the money. Like,
Yeah.
why would you turn down a job if that's what that's what you do? So people are just haters.
Yeah, and we do, like I said, we do everything. And I tell everyone, I go, I love motorcycles. I do
Yeah.
choppers, I do performance baggers, we do whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just hate how you get, people just divide you for no reason. It's
But you
kind
know
of,
what? That's okay. That's okay because that is your business. Big wheel bag is your thing,
oh
and
yeah,
that's what you're good at, and that's what people come to you for. So, like I said, why people hate on it is dumb because yeah, they don't if they don't like them, that's fine. They're not buying a bike from you, but don't criticize the people that are.
yeah, yeah. And it's like any good businessman, whatever's next, whatever that might be, even if I may not like the style, you got to go where the business and the industry takes you.
Yeah, I mean,
Even when
even we did a
performance baggers came out, it was kind of one of those things where we're like, oh, there's no way in hell, you know what I mean? They're going to replace the big wheel stuff. And, I built one for myself, and I'll tell you what, it's fun to be back on a bike that you can go out and beat the snot out of and have fun and rip turns and corners and wheelies and have big power, So to me, that one's my favorite bike I've ever built for myself.
That's cool. Good. I hope the performance stuff keeps going.
Yeah, and I think that if you just do good work and you're, open-minded to anything motorcycle-wise, you'll have longevity. Look at you guys have been around. Look at how many shops went under because they just got stuck on the chopper thing. Choppers are fun. I love them, but they all ripped on them, and then a lot of people went out of business because they wouldn't move with what the industry was doing.
Real.
Fortunately,
Right.
so
Yeah. Well, baggers aren't going anywhere. There's always going to be baggers, whether they're big wheel baggers or they're performance baggers or they're just plain old touring. They're
Yep.
always going to be here.
Oh yeah, because a lot of people have a spouse or a girlfriend, and there's only so far you can ride on a chopper. Especially, I'm a rigid chopper guy. I don't like soft tail choppers. I like rigid.
Well, that's
choppers.
how choppers should be.
Yeah. Right.
Rigid, and around here, we're outside Chicago, so it's potholes everywhere. And believe me, I'm 42. I'm not super old, but hitting a big chuck hole on a rigid bike about make you pee blood.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ain't that the truth?
Let me see. Somebody just said,
Is that Ken I just saw?
yeah, John Bartman.
Oh,
Jody,
John.
how's your lizard bike? I don't know what he means by lizard bike. It's Anthony D. Phillips. Do you know him? Just got the Curly's Game Changer from Speed by Design. A brilliant product. Thank you.
Tell us
Thank
about
you.
that.
Thank you for the support.
Yeah, what's the Game Changer?
So I know it's like one of those names I really don't like to use because everybody uses the name.
Thank you so
And
bad. That is so overused.
Yeah, when we were doing it, I'm just like, just whoever, come up with a name. You know what I mean? And it is. So I designed and patented both brackets for the Street Glide and the Road Glide. So what it does is it allows you to put an 8-inch speakers up front with basically almost no modifications at all and completely use all the OEM stuff, bolts and everything. It's a complete OEM replacement, all hidden. So from the outside, it looks just like it did when they bought it off the floor. But on the inside, it's got big amp trays and you have 8-inch speakers.
Wow, that's big. What is it? Sixes that are
Yeah,
stock?
6.5 now from the factory. So it's a complete replacement bracket that we offer for both bikes. And we've been blessed to sell a bunch of them. And I patented it because, it was my idea. I was the first one to come out with it. And I mean, no one else makes it, but patents are a lot of money. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, and they're a lot of money to fight too.
I didn't realize how much they were,
Yeah.
but I'm over 15 grand just in the patents on 3 brackets.
Yeah, I bet. Tony said, let Curly know next week at Galveston. I'll buy him as much Fireball as he wants or doesn't want.
Yeah, Tony, Lisa's been texting Tony, and she was just saying last night, oh, Tony's ignoring me. We've been trying to tell him for 2 weeks we're coming down, and we were going to come back up through Dallas area on the way back and stop by Strokers for a day. So Lisa was just saying last night, she goes, I'm going to smack Tony when I see him.
That's cool. Good. You should. Yeah. Brenda Norvo says, hi,
Yeah.
Curly. I miss your face and voice.
She is the wife of Barry of that blue fat tire lay frame.
Oh, okay. The bike we showed a little while ago. Lou Bailey, when is the show? Our show, paint show, is Saturday, November 6th. So next Saturday. So Louis, I hope you're coming
What time?
with your gang. 11 to 1. 11 to 1 is, I'm looking at him like he knows. 11 to 1 is registration and 4 is the awards.
Yeah, Louis buys a lot of our brackets and he uses them, and he just finished one I think they did last night down there and put a video.
Cool. I hope
They
you-
always give us the support. So thanks Louis and your team for the support all the time.
Yeah, Louis, I hope you bring in all your bikes to our paint show on Saturday.
Yeah, he's down there, so he should have like 25 bikes at your paint show.
Yeah, at least that. Yeah, because what is Dallas? Only like 4 hours?
Yeah, he should be able to make 3 trips with all. Well, he's got like a whole fleet of semis.
Wow, fancy.
No, I'm just talking
Boy.
shit.
Boy, I should be hanging out with Louis, I guess.
I think he just goes to the Hertz rent or whatever, rents them, slaps the stickers on the side, and posts pictures.
Yeah, makes it look, he photoshops his logo on the side.
Yeah.
Puts it right over the Hertz U-Haul logo.
Yeah. Yeah, he likes to have fun.
Fast Freddy, how's it going?
Hey, Fred.
Yeah, Ken. Mad Stork is on here.
Lisa says hi. She just walked by.
Oh, hi, Lisa.
Jody says hi. They had Tony on there, and Tony's like, "Oh, tell him I'm gonna buy all the Fireball." I go, "Lisa's pissed at Tony because he's ignoring her."
Oh
I
yeah.
go, "She's gonna smack him." Jody says, "Do it."
Absolutely.
Woody Hill says if it has wheels and a motor, I like it.
You know who Woody Hill is?
Yeah, we're on the same page. That's Captain
Yeah, Captain Rick.
Rick. Which Woody, you have like all these aliases.
Yeah, yeah.
They're just talking to the camera.
Oh wait, Tony said. Tony commented back. Wait. Ugh. Where's Tony? Tony said, Daytona when we caught the lizard and it bit you. Oh right, that's right. The lizard.
Tony stole Lisa's arrowhead.
Like an Indian arrowhead.
Yeah. So long story short, we did some work in my backyard, and I brought fill in and filled all around the concrete. And one day it was raining really bad, and I walked out my garage and I looked down, and there was a real arrowhead. And so it dated back to like prehistoric. It was crazy. Oh,
Wow, that's cool.
because they tell you by how it's made of what year. So Tony flew out and visited us, and then it came up missing, but he thinks a squirrel stole it.
Mm-hmm. Sure it did. Mm-hmm. Jonathan says, Curly's done any work we have wanted to do, from murdering a fat boy to performance on my bagger. Jonathan
Kale?
CHAL.
Yep.
So-
Him and his wife and now his stepson are all customers of our friends. They're really good people, a good family, a riding family.
Cool.
And John's wife rides and kicks his ass all the time. She rides her bike, man. They're good people, definitely good people, and we're happy to have them as friends and customers for sure.
Danette Russell Griffin says, here in Texas, the old school choppers and bombers are the thing. It's all the grandsons wanting to be tough like grandpas. Slater's custom paint. Well, Danette, I hope that you guys are going to be coming to our paint show with all your motorcycles. Freddie says, big wheel baggers are modern day choppers. It supports the motorcycle industry. F if you like Harley. We are all the legends. That's so true. They are kind of modern day choppers.
They are. You get
Yeah,
the
good point.
dependability, the resale.
Yeah.
That's her eyes.
Yeah. Good point, Freddie. Good point.
They really are. For sure.
Mad Storky says, except Bucky's pickled eggs. Can't love them.
Yeah. Yeah, we stopped at Bucky's and I got a jar of pickled eggs. Nobody
Ugh.
wanted to share. I trying to share them with everybody, but nobody else wanted them.
I love pickles, man, but I don't know about that. I guess I'd try it.
Hey,
Yeah.
have you ever been to Bucky's?
Where's Bucky?
Oh, man.
You are in
You're
for
flying.
it. No, they're driving, so you're
okay.
gonna pass them.
When you're on the road, do yourself a favor. Stop at Bucky's.
Where's it at?
You
So-
just look it up.
The Bucky's it's like not even Walmart. It's like the Target of gas stations. They have a minimum of 100 pumps. And like they have all the food you can eat, like pre-made. You can
Oh.
buy it already, like not cooked. You can. They have like knickknacks and gifts
It's
and
cool.
socks and underwear. Like
Yeah, in Texas,
it's nuts.
like we fly into Houston and then we drive to Galveston, which is like an hour, and we always stop at Bucky's.
Well, now I'm gonna have to.
Yeah.
You definitely have to. Oh, look, it went and says, gotta try the brisket sandwiches. Isn't that what you and Ken
Yeah,
got?
that's what I always get. The brisket is unbelievable.
So do
Really?
you know Matt Stork? Ken?
Me?
He's a photographer, wicked good guy. But him and DP, he came on the Cannonball with us, and him and DP rode together in his pervert van. And he said that a week later he had this funny smell, and it was DP's brisket in the back of his van. You
Oh
forgot
my
about
God. I thought you were gonna say they rode together on the same bike.
it. Nah.
No, not quite.
Yeah.
Hey, I will give it up to you guys, DP, because that flathead that you got off us that went out by you, that old school one.
Yeah.
Good Lord. How did anyone ride that thing? I sat on that thing and you were like back, and I'd be afraid to take that thing over 50 mile an hour if it would go 50.
Yeah, right. No, I know. Well, it's
what you
amazing the stuff we used to ride back in those days.
You had to be a badass to ride that thing cross freaking country. That's for sure.
Yeah.
They're cool though.
That was cool. That was a piece of history we unearthed
Yeah,
out of it.
I love the old stuff. I love it. That's actually Ken and I were just going back and forth about he's got a 45 that he's making into a hill climber.
Yeah, right. No,
And
I
he
know.
doesn't know why.
Yeah, I went to start my knucklehead, and I got like 4 kicks in, and the Kickstarter broke. And I got so pissed off, I just threw the kickstart under the bike and pushed it back in the showroom.
Yeah, yeah.
What year knuckle you have?
A 38.
Ooh, good
Yeah,
year.
it was part of that deal that,
Yeah,
Oh yeah.
yeah,
it's on a wishbone frame.
yeah.
Tammy Heaton says, "Love my boy Curly." You got some fans over here.
Yeah, she's one of our friends, been a friend for a long time. We did her a bike probably, God, it had to be 10, 11 years ago. And it was, what was the color? I know you would know it. It was, it was pink, and it was a PPG color and her vibrance. It was like
pink?
the
Not hot pink pearl.
no, it's the one that's in the, the prismatic. There's, the prismatic
okay.
series pink.
Yeah.
So we painted this whole thing pink and airbrushed a cougar on the back, and it's called Cougarlicious because she's an older lady married to a younger man.
So she's a cougar. All
Yeah.
right.
Cougar. And she's super awesome. She rides her bike everywhere too. They're good people too.
Jimmy Holstein wants to know if you're hiring.
Man, tell him to go eat back at Roosters. That's all he does is post pictures that he's eating wings.
Man, I hate the food pictures. Like, come on, we don't want to see food.
That's why he's not working all these hours. He's eating.
That's gonna catch up.
Jimmy's good people.
Yeah.
Yeah, we went to Bucky's in Daytona. Did you go to Bucky's in Daytona?
I've been
Yeah.
Is that the one right off the highway that's massive?
Yeah.
We didn't go there. I'm like, holy shit, look at that gas station. That's massive.
That's
Right,
Buc-ee's.
that's Bucky's. They've got
Okay.
106 gas pumps.
Holy crap.
So we went there, and Laura, she loves black licorice, and they have the best black licorice there.
They have good beef jerky too.
Yeah, they have all
They
kinds
do.
of beef
Wait
jerky.
till you go.
I
All right,
mean,
we're gonna. Have
I'm
to have
excited
full
about a gas station stop.
Yeah, we're gonna have to have a full conversation about Bucky's when we get to Galveston.
Yeah,
Bucky's
I'm
should
gonna
be one of
stop
our
there.
sponsors, right?
Yeah. Maybe we'll do a Facebook Live from Bucky's.
Yeah, maybe I will too.
Do it. I'm gonna call you when we're there because we'll stop at the one on our way to Galveston. So probably like around 2:30, 3 o'clock on Thursday.
Yeah, we're going to try to drive to Texarkana on Wednesday and then wake up Thursday and do the final drive in. So
Yeah, I was just in Texarkana. That's where the gloom of the Cannonball happened right after I left Texarkana Holly Davidson.
Oh, is that where?
Yeah, that's where I
Steve
broke.
did his thing.
No, that was in Victoria.
Yeah.
I broke before Nacho Diaz,
Oh, okay.
or as they call it in Texas, Nacogdoches.
Mhm.
Nacogdoches. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, Curly. Well, I don't want to keep too much of your time, but thank you for coming on, and we will see you next week in Galveston.
Absolutely. Thank you for having me on. I appreciate it.
Yeah, maybe we can plan to be at Buc-ee's at the same time.
Yeah, we won't go to the bar. We're getting old. We're just gonna go to hang out at Buc-ee's.
And have
Yeah. Yeah.
brisket sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah, ain't it?
Yeah, and I'm sure DP will be getting some pickled eggs, so you can probably try some.
Yeah,
I'll probably
bring
just buy
some.
one to try it.
Yeah, I'll bring some. You'll love them.
Oh, great! I
Your,
look
your
forward.
wife might not like it afterwards,
I
though.
was just gonna
Well, you guys have a safe journey and travel, and we'll see you guys next week. And thank you guys again for having me on and all you guys have done and continue to do for the industry.
Yeah,
Well,
no
same
problem.
to you, Curly. Thanks.
Yeah, we'll see you next week.
All right, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
We
All
gotta
right.
talk
So,
about now. Next week, our show is not going to be at noon.
yeah, so I was thinking we could do it at like 6 o'clock.
Yeah.
And go down. We'll go down the Strand.
Yeah.
So tomorrow, not tomorrow, next Thursday, all you guys that tune in to us, we're gonna do the show at 6 p.m. Texas time. So that would be like 7 p.m. our time here. I'll do a post about it, but just so you guys know, so we will not have a show at noon next Thursday. It will be at 6 p.m. Texas time. So depending on where you are, figure it out. But I'll do a post about it, and we'll be live in Galveston for the Lone Star Rally, and then I'll try to go live on Saturday at our paint show as well, and probably a couple other times when I'm down on the Strand at night, so you guys can see the pure craziness. But if any of you guys are coming to Texas, we have our paint show next Saturday, November 6th at the Hotel Galvez. If you have a custom paint job, come enter our show. Even if you want to come and spectate, come check it out. We usually get a really good crowd. It's a beautiful spot right on the ocean. I think that's it. Thank you to India Motorcycles, Law Tigers, and Badlands for sponsoring Chopper History. Anything else?
No, I think we're good, and we're sorry about the difficulties today. We don't have any power, or internet, or anything at the shop, so we're here at my house.
Yeah,
But
DP's one of the few that has it around
I know
here.
I'm one of the very, very few people in Bridgewater that still have power.
Yeah, Ken, we haven't got our power back yet. I'll send you some more videos. All right, guys. Thank you guys, everybody, for tuning in. Thank you for the comments, too. We love to hear from you guys. I love to read the comments. It's kind of a little difficult today because we're on my phone and it's so tiny. But we'll be back next Thursday at 6 p.m. Texas time. So it's a Central time. So make sure you guys tune in. We'll be live from the Lone Star Rally in Galveston, Texas. And then our paint show is on Saturday, November 6th. Big shout out to India Motorcycles. Thank you guys for always supporting us. And they are one of our big sponsors for the paint show as well. So thank you to them, Law Tigers, and Badlands. I guess we'll catch you guys next week.
Okay.
All right.
We'll see you next week.